Every champion has a story. Most of them start the same way. Small town, big dreams, a professor who won't let you leave without a Pokemon. This one's a little different. This is Sable, a trainer who believes that the right 6 Pokemon is all you need to become a champion-level trainer.
Speaking of teams, let me know in the comment section, what is your team in Pokemon Fire Red and Leaf Green?
To prove it, I'll be playing Pokemon LeafGreen. 3 rules. No consumable items in battle, never outlevel the gym leader's ace, same 6 Pokemon from start to finish, no swaps. Ever. First thing that happens, I try to walk north out of Pallet Town, and this old man physically stops me. Professor Oak, guy who built his entire career around sending 10-year-olds into the wild completely unprepared. Fair enough, old man. Let's see what you've got. 3 Pokeballs on the table, the most famous choice in all of Pokemon. Charmander, the fan favorite, the one everyone picks when they want to feel like the main character. Been carried by hype since 1996. Squirtle, solid, reliable, nobody's ever mad at Squirtle. And then there's Bulbasaur, the one that gets picked last, the one people skip right over, the one nobody defends in a starter argument. I'm picking Bulbasaur, not because it's the easy choice, because it's the right one. There's a difference. Meet Greeny, the most disrespected starter in Kanto. We're about to fix that. Before I can even breathe, this kid walks in, Blue Oak's grandson, already acting like he's won something before he's done anything, takes one look at Greeny and laughs, grabs Charmander because of course he does, then 30 seconds into the journey he wants to fight. Bro really said, let's go before we even left the building. Our first battle, let's start with Growl. Then just use Tackle until you're done. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Sure man, you go train.
Route 1. Pidgeys. Rattatas. I walk through it like it's a hallway because it is. Viridian City. First real town. Gym is locked. Of course it is. Oak needs a package picked up from the Pokemart. So before anything else, I'm a delivery driver. Champion level delivery driver. But still.
Package delivered, Oak hands me a Pokedex. Blue gets one too, by the way. The same kid who just lost to Greeny 10 minutes ago, getting rewarded for existing. Must be nice. North of Viridian is Route 2 straight into Viridian Forest. Dark, maze-like, full of bug catchers who think their Caterpie is going to do something. It won't. Oh, and I'm catching Pokemon along the way too. Just stacking numbers. Nothing to explain right now. You'll see why later.
Through the forest, and we're in Pewter City. Pewter Gym, rock types, Brock's house, level cap is 14. That's Brock's Onyx. Rules are rules. Greeny is a grass type walking into a rock type gym. I'll let you do the math.
Rock hard willpower, pride of Pewter City, the whole speech.
Against Geodude, 1 Vine Whip would be more than enough. Same thing for Onyx.
First badge, Greeny picked last by basically everyone. Brock talked the most out of anyone today. Funny how that works.
East of Pewter is Route 3. Trainers everywhere on this road, and honestly, it doesn't let up. Route 3 done. And right at the end of it, Mount Moon.
Empty Moon, a cave full of Zubats, Geodudes, and apparently Team Rocket, who decided this was a good place to set up shop.
And then there's these guys. Team Rocket, Kanto's big bad criminal organization. They're in New Moon, digging for fossils apparently. Bold strategy for a criminal organization fossil hunting. Team Rocket really thought Mount Moon was going to be their moment. At the end of the cave, there's a super nerd guarding 2 fossils, Dome Fossil and Helix Fossil. You can only pick one. Dome Fossil becomes Kabuto. Helix Fossil becomes Omanite. I'm taking the Helix. We'll figure out what to do with this later. For now, out of this cave. Out of New Moon, and just like that, Cerulean City. Nice place. Blue accents everywhere. Gym is right there. But before anything else, there's a bridge north of here. Nugget Bridge. And something tells me this isn't going to be a quiet stroll. Also, meet Birdy. Picked up on the way here, Greeny finally has some company. Back to Cerulean Gym is right there. Our second gym, this won't give us much trouble. Against Staryu, a Razor Leaf will be enough. Starmee is pretty strong, so we will use Leech Seed first. She will heal, and we just spam another Razor Leaf to finish us her. Second badge, Greeny and Birdy, 2 Pokemon, Cerulean Gym, done. North of Cerulean is Nugget Bridge, and something is telling me to go there first. And before I even take a step onto it properly, Blue, right here, already. Our second battle against Blue, Pidgeotto is a trouble for Greeny, so let's put him to sleep. Swap to Pidgeotto and spam Quick Attack until he fall. For Rattata, 2 Quick Attacks will be enough. Charmander, definitely trouble for Greeny, so put some Leech Seed and Pidgeotto can finish him with Quick Attack. Abra is just easy, a few Gusts would be enough.
Same result, Blue. Every single time.
He heads off saying something about becoming the greatest trainer. Sure, man. See you around.
Past the bridge is Route 24 and 25. More trainers lined up along the water. All the way at the end of Route 25, there's a house. Bill's house. Bill, the guy who invented the entire Pokemon storage system, absolute genius. Also somehow managed to fuse himself with a Pokemon and is just standing in his own house as a Clefairy. Just a little pink fairy creature in his own home, waiting for someone to fix him. Sure, Bill, let's sort this out.
Bill's back to being a person, grateful about it too, hands us a ticket to the SS Anne as a thank you. South of Cerulean is Route 5 and Route 6 straight down to Vermilion City. Trainers the whole way, Vermilion City, Harbor Town. And right there at the dock, the SS Anne. But before the ship east of town is Diglett Cave. And this is where Diggy joins the team. Meet Diggy, ground type, quiet, unassuming. People sleep on ground types a lot. They shouldn't. Back in Vermilion and onto the SS Anne, a luxury cruise ship full of trainers just waiting around to battle anyone who walks by. And then somewhere in the middle of this ship, there he is, Blue on a cruise ship. I genuinely don't know if he's following me or if this is just how Kanto works. Greeny, Birdy, and Diggy. Let's go. Our third battle against Blue, same strategies. Pidgeotto, still a problem, so put him to sleep and swap to our Pidgeotto. A few quick attacks should finish him. Greeny can take Raticate with a few Razor Leaf. Kadabra should be a trouble for Greeny, but he just spammed Disable, so Greeny can finishes him. Our newest member, Diggy, easily obliterate Charmeleon with a lucky magnitude. Three times now. You'd think he'd have something figured out by this point, he storms off. Classic. After Blue, the captain of the ship is down in his cabin, feeling sick. We go check on him. He rewards us with HM Cut. Back in Vermilion, Gym is right there. Before Surge, there's a puzzle. 2 trash cans somewhere in the gym have switches that unlock the door. You have to find them back to back or it resets. Genuinely, one of the most annoying things in this entire game. Talks about how electric types are unbeatable, how he's never lost, the whole speech. Diggy, it's your moment. It's too bad Voltorb didn't have Levitate despite levitating. Diggy easily obliterate Voltorb with Lucky Magnitude. Same thing goes for Pikachu with a Lucky Magnitude. Against Raichu. Not so lucky, but still a one-hit KO with Magnitude. Third badge. The Lightning American has been grounded. Oh, and before leaving Vermilion, there's a bike voucher to pick up here. Swap it for a bike in Cerulean City. Comes in handy later. Go back to Cerulean City, and east of Cerulean eventually leads to Route 9 and Rock Tunnel. A cave with 0 lights inside. No flash means navigating this completely blind, just vibes and muscle memory. Full of Geodudes and Zubats everywhere. And I'm actively avoiding trainers in here. Overleveling is not an option. Rules are rules. So if I can walk around a trainer, I'm walking around them. Out the other side. From here, I'm cutting west towards Celadon and dodging pretty much every trainer on the way. In the back of the Celadon mansion, there's a researcher who just hands you an Eevee. Just gives it to you. No questions, no trade, just here's an Eevee. She talks about the elegance of grass types, very calm about the whole thing. Birdy respects it. Doesn't matter though. Against Victreebel, a few wing attacks should do the job. A stun pour is problematic. Now Pidgeotto is slow and has a chance of not attacking. Another wing attack lands and finishes Victreebel. 2 wing attacks would finishes Tangela also. Pretty lucky with no paralysis happening. Vileplume moves first and drown me in acid, but that won't be enough. I land 2 wing attacks to finishes her. Pretty lucky with status effect this time. Fourth badge, Birdy just beat a grass gym with a flying type. Simple enough. Next to the game corner, slot machines everywhere, and a Team Rocket hideout hiding underneath it. Because apparently that's where criminal organizations set up in Kanto. And at the very bottom, Giovanni Team Rocket's boss. First time meeting this guy, he's got a full team and absolutely means business. First Pokemon is Onix. A Razor Leaf should do the trick with Quake effective attack. Same type with Rhyhorn, another Quake effective attack. Kangaskhan is the trouble. A bite does a bit damage. I will have to use Leech Seed to chip away her health and heal some for me. A Mega Punch almost killed me while I try using Razor Leaf to chip some health. Swap into Pidgeotto and a wing attack almost finishes her. A final seed from previous Leech Seed does the job. Giovanni drops the Sylph Scope on his way out. The Sylph Scope lets us see the ghost Pokemon in Pokemon Tower, which means we can finally get to the top. Back east to Lavender Town, Pokemon Tower is still sitting there in the middle of town. And Blue is in here apparently. Yep, there he is, in a Pokemon graveyard. This guy genuinely has no chill. Now I have a Jolteon. Blue's Pidgeotto is not a problem anymore. A single shockwave obliterates the bird. It also obliterates Gyarados. Pidgeotto easily defeated the Execute. Diggy used a not-so-lucky Magnitude, resulting in her to receive damage from Kadabra, then finishes him next turn. Charmeleon also obliterated by Diggy with lucky enough Magnitude. Four times Blue, 4 times. At some point, this has to start hurting his confidence, right? Continue the Pokemon Tower, Sylph Scope in hand. The ghost Pokemon on every floor are visible now. At the very top is Mr. Fuji. Team Rocket had him held up here the whole time. We get him out. Back at his house, he gives us the Poké Flute as a thank you. Wakes up sleeping Pokemon, and there's a very specific sleeping Pokemon we need to wake up right now. South of Lavender Town is Route 12, and right in the middle of the road, blocking the entire path, is a Snorlax. Just absolutely massive. Dead asleep. Couldn't care less that it's blocking a public road. Meet Sleepy, normal type, enormous, moves at whatever pace it feels like. And honestly, same. 5 Pokemon now. Greeny, Birdy, Diggy, Sparky, Sleepy, 1 slot left. Further south on Route 12, there's a fishing guru sitting in a house. He just gives out the super rod to anyone who walks in. No questions. Just, here's the best fishing rod in Kanto. Enjoy. Back to Vermilion City, rod out. Fishing in the water, right here at the dock. Staryu, water type, looks like a star, hits like 1-2 once it evolves. Got one. Back up to Celadon Department Store. Water Stone, meet Starmee. Starmee water psychic type. Fast, powerful. One of the most reliable Pokemon in all of Kanto. And just like that, the team is complete. 6 Pokemon, chosen before this run even started. Every single one of them is here now. This is what we're going to the Pokemon League with. Let's see if it's enough. Into Saffron City is right in the middle of Kanto, and the big building in the center of town, Silphco, has been taken over by Team Rocket, multiple floors, warp tiles everywhere that make navigation an absolute headache. In the middle of all this chaos, Birdy hits the level, Pidgeot, finally. Bit of Pidgey and Pidgeotto for this entire run, and now, full evolution, Birdy is all grown up, about time, honestly. And then there's Blue, 5th time, in a corporate building taken over by criminals.
The 5th rival battle, I used to outlevel him. Now he has changed to be much stronger.
Jolteon still takes care of Pidgeot. A single shockwave still obliterates Gyarados in 1 hit. Using Fly from Pidgeot does huge damage to Execute, but got paralyzed by Stun Spore and finishes him with another wing attack. Snorlax can beat Alakazam with a few headbutt. Blue's Charizard is a menace. A few water pulses to Charizard does some damage. Luckily, he got confused. Swap into Snorlax and beat Charizard with the final headbutt. 5 times Blue, 5. He's running out of excuses at this point. After beating Blue, that guy gives us a Lapras as a thanks for helping out. Lapras is a great Pokemon, genuinely, but we've already got our 6. At the top of Silphco, Giovanni again. Last time we took his Silph Scope. This time he's got a full-powered team and he's standing between us and the Master Ball. Dugtrio starts the fight with Magnitude and almost destroys Nidorino. Nidorino attacked me with Horn Attack and Poison String. Then I killed him with a second Magnitude. Kangaskhan is hard, so I use Snorlax and use Yawn before getting flinched with Fake Out. After a sleep, I keep spamming Headbutt and he loses. Starmee take care of Nidoqueen with Psychic, and Nidoqueen uses multiple Double Kick. I finished her with another Psychic. Bulbasaur easily destroys Rhyhorn with quite effective Razor Leaf. Master Ball catches any Pokemon without fail. 1 in the entire game. We'll keep that safe for now. Giovanni disappears. Team Rocket starts falling apart without their boss. Silphco is clear. Right next to Saffron City Gym is the Fighting Dojo. The leader is here though, and he wants a battle. As a prize, we get to pick between Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan. Already got our 6, so this is just a fun choice that means nothing. Sure, why not? And then there's the actual Saffron Gym right here. Saffron Gym, Psychic types, Sabrina's house. The woman is literally telekinetic. Barely says anything, just stares. The silent, confident type, honestly kind of intimidating. First Pokemon, Kadabra. He outsped me and uses Reflect, causing him avoid death from my Shadow Ball. He heals and I use another Shadow Ball. To finishes him, I used a Break Brick. This is perfect, because it will destroy the Reflect effect. Second Pokemon, Mr. Mime. He's annoying because he uses Barrier to raise his defense, causing my damage to seem low. He uses Baton Pass and swap to Venomoth. This is worse because my Shadow Ball does so little damage. I used Yawn and take some damage. After that, I swap to Pidgeot and finishes her with super effective Fly. She pulls out Mr. Mime again. I'm back with Snorlax, taking damage and I can finish him with one Shadow Ball. I used Yawn on Alakazam and swapped to Jolteon hoping to finishes him. Surprise, surprise, she uses full heal after my Jolteon uses Shockwave. Jolteon fainted, and I pulls out Diggy and finishes her with a Magnitude. Fifth badge, the telekinetic gym leader has been handled. See, Fuchsia City is where the X-Share is. And to get it, you need to have caught at least 50 different species of Pokemon. Remember earlier in the run when I was catching Pokemon and didn't explain why? This is why. 50 species, one item. And that item splits experience across the equipped Pokemon automatically. So everyone levels up even if they didn't battle. That's huge for a run like this. To the right side gate of Fuchsia City, and there is the Professor's Aide. He's the one who hands out the EXP share. 50 species caught, check. There it is. EXP share, this is what all those early catches were for. Also in Fuchsia City, the Safari Zone, a giant nature reserve where you can catch rare Pokemon. But that's not the only reason we're here. Somewhere inside is HM Surf and a set of Gold Teeth. The Safari Zone warden lost these apparently. We bring them back to him outside and he gives us HM Strength in return. Fuchsia Gym is right here. Talks about the art of ninja Pokemon battle. Very dramatic about the whole thing. Okay, Sensei, let's see it. First Pokemon is Coughing. Starmee easily obliterate him with Psychic. I swap in to Dugtrio for Muck, and a single Magnitude is not enough, and allowing Muck to use his signature move. Minimize. Minimize increase Muck's evasiveness and causing Dugtrio to miss my second Magnitude, leading to Dugtrio hit by Toxic. Third Magnitude hit and finishes him. Another Coughing. Starmie obliterate with Psychic again. Final Pokemon is Wheezing. A single Psychic didn't obliterate him, allowing him to use Smokescreen. He heals, and I use Psychic again. He heals again, and I missed my Psychic. Continuing the battle, I use Psychic, and he finally attacks with Sludge. I finished him with Surf. Sixth badge, the ninja has been defeated, respectfully. Fly back to Pallet Town, and now with Surf, we can finally go south. South of Pallet Town is open water, and at the bottom of that water, Cinnabar Island. The Cinnabar Gym is locked. The key to open it is somewhere inside the Pokemon Mansion. Greeny is a grass type walking into a fire gym. Obviously, Starmee and Diggy will take this. Blaine's first Pokemon is Growlithe. Diggy got Magnitude 7 and didn't kill him because of Intimidate, causing Dugtrio to almost die. He finished his next turn. One Surf from Starmie Drown Ponyta. 2 Surf will clear out Arcanine. With half HP Starmie, the final Pokemon is Rapidash. 1 Surf is not enough, so Starmie got hit by Fire Blast. Lucky enough to not finish, Starmie just spams Surf to won the 7th badge. 7th badge, 7 down, 1 left. After Blaine, Bill shows up, says he needs help over at the Sevi Islands. 3 islands off the coast of Cinnabar, Island 1. Bill tasked to deliver a meteorite, go to Island 2 and enter the game center. There is a father that is worried about his daughter Lostelle, go to Island 3 and the Berry Forest. There she is. Lostelle, a Hypno had her cornered. Back to her father, he's relieved and talked to him again to deliver the meteorite. Mission done. Back to Island 1 and talk to Bill. Bill takes us back to Cinnabar. Fly to Viridian City, the gym that was locked at the very start of this run. It's open now. Viridian Gym, ground types, and the leader? Giovanni, Team Rocket's boss. The same guy we beat in the hideout. The same guy we beat in Silphco. He's the 8th gym leader. First, Pokemon Rhyhorn. One Surf from Starmee easily finishes him. Another Surf clears out Dugtrio. A critical hit Surf does finishes Nidoqueen. Nidoking survives the Surf with 1 health. As he heals, Starmie just spam more Surf and finishes him. Same Rhyhorn, 1 Surf is enough. Third time Giovanni. Giovanni loses for the 3rd time and finally disbands Team Rocket. 8 badges, all 8, the whole region. 1 thing left. West of Viridian City. There's a route here that leads straight to Victory Road. And before we even get there, Blue, one last time. Every single time in this run, Blue has shown up somewhere. A single Shockwave doesn't kill Pidgeot, but Pidgeot using Feather Dance to lower my attack, which has nothing to do with Jolteon. A second Shockwave fries the bird. Another Rhyhorn is washed away by Starmie's Surf. Pidgeot uses super effective wing attack to execute, and he pays me back with Stun Spore. I hope the bird is lucky enough to not paralyze. The bird got Solar Beam twice before beating Execute with another wing attack. That's 3 paralyzes in a row. Alakazam uses Psychic and Snorlax, retaliates with Shadow Ball. Somehow, Alakazam uses Disable and Miss, so Snorlax destroys Alakazam with Shadow Ball. 1-hit Shockwave from Jolteon to Gyarados. Starmie uses Surf on Charizard, and Charizard just uses Scary Face. So this turn into easy win with another Surf.
Victory Road, the final cave standing between us and the Pokemon League. Long, full of strong trainers and wild Pokemon that have no business being this powerful. Strength puzzles inside. Boulders that need pushing to clear the path forward. Every trainer in here is going to fight us.
This is what the whole run has been building toward. Every gym, every rival battle, every rule followed, every Pokemon caught just to get the EXP share, every decision made since Pallet Town. It all comes down to this. First up, Ice Water types. Jolteon uses Thunderbolt on Dugong, but he is just tanky. Dugong uses Hail, and a second Thunderbolt finishes him. Cloyster uses Protect and survives my Thunderbolt. A second Thunderbolt fries the Oyster against Slowbro. A Thunderbolt almost kills him. He uses Yawn and I cannot take that chance, because no in battle item rule. So I swap to Snorlax. I used Yawn while Slowbro keep using Amnesia, raising his special defense. I keep spamming Shadow Ball until he uses Yawn. I swapped to Venusaur to set up a sunny day and blast him with Solar Beam. Unfortunately, high special defense makes him held my Solar Beam. So a second Solar Beam is needed to finish the job. Next Pokemon is Lapras. Because I already set up a sunny day, I just use Solar Beam again. Lapras used Ice Beam to pay me back, but Venusaur survives it, and Venusaur destroys Lapras with another Solar Beam. The last Pokemon is Jinx. I choose Snorlax. Jinx immediately uses Lovely Kiss to put Snorlax to sleep. Then he also uses Attract, one of the most annoying moves ever. Luckily, Snorlax woke up and able to use Yawn. Keep spamming Shadow Ball until it hits. and unfortunately, one Shadow Ball hit and almost finished Jinx. That causes her to use full restore and remove the sleep effect. Jinx misses another lovely kiss, and I hit my Shadow Ball. He got lucky by freezing Snorlax with Ice Punch, but I am more lucky by defrosting it next turn and landing one final Shadow Ball. Second is Bruno fighting rock types. Bruno is a wall of a man with a wall of a team. Bruno is pretty easy. Onix got drowned in one hit by Starmie's Surf. Pidgeot uses Fly and survives a Rock Tomb and finishes Hitmonchan with a Wing attack. Starmie uses Psychic on Machamp while he just uses Bulk Up to raise his attack and defense. Not a good timing as Starmie uses one final Psychic to finish him off. Against Hitmonlee, Starmie uses Psychic and Hitmonlee uses Mega Kick, but he missed. Another Psychic does the job. And one final Surf to finish his one final Onix. Third is Agatha, Ghost Poison types. Agatha is old school Kanto. Against Gengar, Starmie uses super effective Psychic, almost killing him, but he was able to use Toxic. He heals and Starmie just spams Psychic and finishes him with Surf. One Thunderbolt from Jolteon is easily fries Golbat. Earthquake from Dugtrio is enough to beat Arbok even with Intimidate. Haunter is just weaker Gengar, so one Psychic is all it took. Another Gengar in Starmie is ready with Psychic. Gengar successfully uses Hypnotis, so I had to swap to Snorlax. I choose Snorlax because Gengar going to use Shadow Ball and Snorlax is immune to Ghost Attack. He then hit me with Sludge Bomb until Snorlax finishes Gengar with Shadow Ball. And then there's Lance, the Dragon Master. Cape and everything. Another Gyarados is just another Jolteon's food with Thunderbolt. For Dragonair, I choose Starmie and uses Ice Beam. It uses Outrage and Starmie held onto it. Finishes Dragonair with another Ice Beam. Another Dragonair, same problem, same solution. This time I got lucky with Frozen Solid. So another Ice Beam to beat Dragonair. Dragonite is super tough. To be safe, I use Confuse Ray first on Dragonite and it works. Him himself. I used Quake effective Ice Beam and still didn't kill him. Luckily he got Frozen Solid. The unlucky part is that he immediately defrosted that at the same turn. But lucky for me again, he hit himself again due to confusion. Then another Ice Beam finishes Dragonite. Aerodactyl is also damn tough and strong. I choose Snorlax to put him to sleep first, so I used Yawn. And I chip away some health with neutral Brick Break while tanking some ancient power from him. He fell asleep and I swapped to Jolteon and finishes him with a super effective Thunderbolt.
Blue! Of course it's Blue. We beat him every single time, but this is different. This is his full team. His best Pokemon. His home turf.
Jolteon uses Shock Wave to lower Pidgeot's health, and he uses Aerial Ace. Jolteon finishes Pidgeot with a second Shock Wave. Second Pokemon, Raiden. A single Surf from Starmie is more than enough. Another Gyarados, just another Jolteon's one-hit Thunderbolt. Snorlax uses Yawn, and Alakazam uses Psychic. before Snorlax got a lucky critical hit Shadow Ball, obliterating Alakazam in one hit. Pidgeot uses Fly and only causes a decent damage. Exeggutor successfully used Sleep Powder. Pidgeot just spam Fly because Exeggutor damage is not that high. After a few Fly, Pidgeot beats Exeggutor. Same as Dragonite, I used Confuse Ray first and it works again. Charizard hits himself. The first Surf took more than half of Charizard's health. And Starmee tanks Charizard's Fire Blast. Starmee then took the last blow with Surf and drowned Charizard for good. It's done. Greeny started this run as the most disrespected starter in Kanto. Birdy was picked up on a route most people sprint through. Diggy came from a cave. Nobody visits unless they have to. Sparky was an EV. Someone handed us for free. Sleepy was asleep in the middle of a road. Starmee was pulled out of the water with a fishing rod. 6 Pokemon, 3 rules, 1 destination. Hall of Fame. No items in battle, never overleveled the gym leader, same 6 Pokemon from Pallet Town all the way to the Pokemon League. Every rule held, every badge earned, every rival battle won. And just like that, Sable is the champion. Let me know in the comments if you want to see the post-game. We're talking legendary hunting, the Sevi Islands, a better team, and a much stronger Elite Four rematch waiting for anyone brave enough to go back. There's still a lot left in this region. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, you know what to do, and I'll see you in the next one.